Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Oi. Okay. I can hear myself.
Sorry, that was from Twitch.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I already
Yeah.
started my stream on Twitch. I just check everything. So I think I need to share my screen.
Yeah, my
Share.
camera might not be able to turn on, so it might just be my voice today.
Okay. Okay. So
Yeah, it's saying check browser permission or something.
all right.
Cool.
Hey. All right. Okay. Well, I joined our call. I started my stream. I created a post. Let me check. Oh no, I closed one important window. Let me open it again. Okay. Right. All right. Oh, why did I? What for? I like my own post. Okay. So, all right, guys. So I'm ready to accept your challenges. Would be great. I know names, usernames of some of you, but still would be great if you share your chess.com usernames in my post I just created 3 minutes ago. Okay, and also in that post you can find links to send me challenge. So, right, I have my first challenge already. So, ready to accept it. Okay, let's go. So I'm ready to accept my first challenge and let's go. Thanks and good luck. I'm going to mute myself. Just a second. Okay, and I start the game. All right. So, okay, I started the game. Let me just quickly check. Right, okay, my stream on YouTube is also working. On Twitch is also working, right. Okay, hi Twitch viewers on Dina's channel. So I'm Alexandra, and today I play chess with the students from the Russian chess school. Usually I do it every Sunday, but last Sunday I couldn't have the stream, so we moved this my Sunday stream to Wednesday. So I'm here. Where's Dina? I don't know. I will be here today, the next 2 hours to play some chess, to accept challenges from the students from the Russian chess school. So if you are a student, and hello Alexandra, hello. If you are a student from our school. And if you want to play a game, what you need to do, you need to go to our school, and you will see the very first post, live Blitz with Coach Alexandra. So you need to write your chess.com username in the comment, and well, send me a challenge by following one of those links, 3+2 or 5+5. Just choose your favorite time control and send me a challenge. I just need to know your username, and I need to know that to make sure that you are a student. Okay, so let me see what we have here. E4 was played, so if I take, I can take here. Bishop has to take, I take with a pawn. Well, that's fine, I'm winning the pawn. Or maybe I can play knight g5. This knight is still hanging, so knight moves, and then I'm just taking on e4. This is also possible. I think that I better go, so takes. Yeah, I probably play this move. Right. Okay, at the same time I will be following the candidates tournament. We already know the winner of the open tournament, but we still don't know the winner, and it's still unclear who is going to be the winner of the women's candidates tournament, right? All right, takes and takes. My pawn was actually protected on b5. Let's move somewhere here. Push. Hello, Alexandra. Welcome back from China. Hello. Thank you. Good to be back. I'm back since Monday. Yeah, back home. All right, well, what do I need to do? I need to exchange pieces, right? Okay. Queen d6 is the last move. So, okay, well, let's take. Take, bishop b4 can be played, queen b3 can be played, queen b3 probably. I'm protecting the pawn, attacking on b7. Women's candidates wide open. Vipizarro looks like she has an excellent position. I want to check. Yes, I want to open it on my mobile phone and check. Check what is going on. Queen d7 was the last move, right? So okay, let's put it here. Black is protecting. put it. Bishop d8 can be played. Let's start pushing. Hello, hello, Gune. How are you? It's not so interesting to follow the open tournament because we already know the winner. So if I push, b5 it can be played. I'll bring back my knight. What if I go over here, 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 maybe push here? All good, welcome back, thank you, thanks. Okay, well, according to the engine, Vaishali has a much better position. Vaishali has a much better position. By the way, what happens if Vaishali wins today? Is she going to be the winner of this tournament, or they still can have some tiebreak? Right, so what if I take... I was thinking
can
that...
you guys hear me?
I can.
Thank you.
If I take, I mean, bishop takes my rook on a1, right? So, because I was thinking that I was ready to sacrifice my queen for 2 rooks. I don't know. Okay, let's play something like this. Who is that talking? We have a call in school, so students are waiting for their turn. Yeah, from school call and someone. Yeah, I also couldn't understand who was talking first, but yeah, queen d6. c4. Taking the pawn. Time to resign, yes. Okay. Thank you for the game. Well, I don't even know. I mean, everything was fine until computer didn't like at some point. Just a second, sorry. No, fine. Yeah, well, okay, I just start my attack on the queen side. Well, and a6 is played, and seems like this already looks like a kind of little mistake, because I can play b5. It's interesting that computer actually doesn't really like this move. A takes b5, c takes b5, and then e4. And this is what you played. Knight g5, knight Okay, knight a5 is better. Maybe because I'm a bit, slow with my development and the pawn structure on the queen side is not great. Maybe because of that, computer doesn't really like my position. Well, the difference between this and this move. Yeah, just this on a5, your knight is slightly more active than on a7. And then if I take d5 can be played. So, but I don't know, I'm still pawn up. Just maybe because because my king side is not developed, I don't have castle, and if you make some very active moves, maybe you can have some chance, yes. But you need to be very fast, very active. So this already looks not so pleasant for me, actually. I don't even know. I need to develop, but I cannot do that. Maybe some move like this. But what happened? You played knight a7, I take this pawn, and instead of playing d5, d5, d4, you take on b5. Yes, and I'm afraid that this was just a blunder that happened too early. So, yeah, seems like my plan with this early attack on the queen side is okay, but at some moment I better stop and develop a couple of my pieces, or make sure that you can't play e4, so I can play queen c2 to stop your e4 move. Right, takes. Well, I'm winning the piece. c6. Well, but this is not just a pawn, extra pawn, it's a whole piece, right? So I had no problems. I just wanted to exchange a couple of pieces. Then I made a lot of these moves, these moves are probably not too good, but I just wanted to find, a better square for my knight. c5, yes, nice, because I was thinking that you cannot play this move because I take, and if you take b takes c5, I will just sacrifice my queen for 2 rooks and I'll be fine. But yeah, if I take right now, then bishop takes a1 can be played. So I played knight e5, and yeah, second blunder happened. I'm afraid. Okay. So
Thanks for the game. I'm not used to playing the English. You're the only person that plays that against me, so I'm gonna have to.
You need to. What you can do, I think the best is to play d5. Yes, it's like I play Sicilian defense, but with white pieces. So like if you play Sicilian defense, but with white, I mean, you play e4, c5, knight f3, I don't know, like d4, takes in the center. So you play d5. I take, you take. Then bishop e6, bishop e7, castle, somehow like this.
Yeah, okay.
And it's fine. This is a little bit maybe passive. Yeah, give me a chance to do everything I want, so to say. All right, or you can try, I don't know, you can try to play symmetrical line, c4, c5, just play same moves, same ideas, develop bishop this way, maybe play d5 at some point, or d6, start attacking on the queen side. Just basically the same what I do with white pieces, you can do the same with black. So you can try to play something like this. This is what I do with black pieces against the English opening.
That was good to know.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Alexandra.
Okay. Thank you. Well, thank you for the game. All right. Okay, I'm ready to accept my next challenge. Guys, I have a lot of names in the post in school, but no challenges at the moment. Let me refresh. Maybe they will appear. Nothing. Who's going to be the next?
It's Cameron, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. Waiting for your challenge.
I'm figuring it out. I'll send you one.
Right.
Also trying to figure it out.
Links. You can find links in the same post. in school.
Maybe if I refresh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it let me send a friend request on chess.com, but not a challenge. Wonder if there's another way to do it or something.
Oh, we don't need to be like friends. There is no need to send a friend request, I think, to send me a challenge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I had to do that or not.
If you just click on one of those links, that doesn't work?
Oh, okay.
Works?
Continue.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah, it works. Okay, great.
Good.
Thank you and good luck. And I play with white pieces again. All right, let's go. Okay, so okay, let's see. We need a section on school on how to challenge someone. Actually, we have this. I think if we go to the classroom, to the classroom, start here, and FAQ, how to challenge Dina on chess.com. So there we give like recommendations on how to do that. As for me, I always create the same post every week before the beginning of my stream, and links are there. Long time no see. Hello. Sometimes challenge button disappears on chess.com profile. Oh, really? By the way, so my opponent played e5 immediately. I remember I played a game, so seems like I have to take. I played the game. Where I played this game? In Spain in December, and I played this line. My opponent managed to play e5 first, because I was actually planning to play e4, but my opponent played e5, and as far as I remember, I lost that game. So I should not do that again. What did I do last time? What did I do wrong last time that I lost that game? I have bad memories of that game. So my time is running. To take or not to take? What if I take? If I play a4, post structure is going to be not too good. We all got a study versus c4. Yeah. Thinking about Thinking about what? Okay. Shows how bad a student I am. Hey, Alexandra. Hello, hello. It's hard to work out why. Oh, there was a question. How was it? Did I miss the news from China already? Well, yeah, I was streaming on my channel yesterday and sharing my kind of story about my trip, sharing my impressions about my trip to China. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Very interesting first experience. You missed your story. Yeah, well, nothing special. I didn't say anything, special, but so just a second. Just a second. Yeah, nothing really special. So the trip was good. The tournament was very well organized. My performance was fine. Well, I played 6 games. This was a team competition. So we played, there were 2 groups. So we were in a group A with seven teams. So I played 6 games. I played 6 games. I won 3 games. I lost 3 games. Well, I won 3 not super strong opponents, but at the same time I lost to, I can say, super strong opponents. One from Russia, from China, and from Belarus. So yeah, well, normal performance, nothing special, but fine in general. And it was a bit unusual experience because usually when I travel somewhere, when I go somewhere, we usually play minimum, 1 week, right? The tournament lasts about 1 week or so. But this time, just a second, guys. I'm just thinking about pushing my pawns, but if I play e4, queen d4 check will be played. I don't really like it. If I play f5, I don't really like that my pawn on his e file is going to be a kind of a backward pawn. So I'm now thinking about a move like king h2, but not so sure that my king is going to be better there. That's why I have some doubts. So e4, no, e4 not. b3 maybe, no, also no. Not so sure about this move. Okay, let's go. Frank, hello. How are you today? You faced a WGM, one WGM, one IM, and one WIM probably. Or maybe 2 WGM. So they were all strong. it was really very difficult to play. This was a rapid tournament, by the way, not a classical, but a rapid format. And just a second. Okay, I can play f5, but then rook d8 will probably be played. Takes. No, I'm not winning anything. I just create a not very good pawn structure. Less than 1 minute on my clock. If I push, rook goes here, I go here, and then bishop goes to d5, the only move. And then e4 will not be possible. I don't know. Yeah, I know that I'm wasting time as always. That's an interesting move. Divya starting to improve significantly against Bibisara. Okay, because at some point I think Bibisara had a much better position. Had a poor position, but at last half dozen moves have improved things for Divya. Divya is also fighting for the first place, right? She also has a chance, if I'm not mistaken. Can be wrong. I believe Divya is out of the running. Ah, okay, Divya is one of those. Okay. Divya and Tan. I guess Tan Zhongyi. Bibisara looking really nervous. Well, imagine, you know, playing this. Play how stressful it is to play in this round. Where to put this bishop? Let's put it here maybe. I don't know. I just looking for a better diagonal for my bishop. 3 pawns on this queen side. What if I go here and here? I would have to wear it if I had to play this again. That's, yeah, I can't even imagine how stressful it is. My most stressful game? This one, because I try to think how to answer your questions and at the same time play this game. Okay, let's focus. Okay, how to win? How to win? Why didn't I play this move? What if I go here? Yeah, this one. The current game. Okay. Right, wow, yeah, it took a lot of time. Oh, thank you for the game. What a game. Stressful
Tried
game.
to make a fortress.
Yeah, well, okay. During the game, I was like talking to my Twitch chat and saying that, oh my God, I have bad memories about this line, about this position, because well, I played it in one of my recent over the board tournaments, and I did something wrong, and I couldn't remember what exactly wrong I played, and I lost. So seems like again I did something not quite right. I like the c5 move. I mean, black plays e5 first, because my plan was to try to play e4, but after I castle. But you play e5 first, and now And again, I make the wrong choice. So I took this pawn. It was better to take this one. And if you take here, oh my God, to play e4. That's interesting. Especially with your king still on the e file. All my pawns are protected. I try to open the center. Well, looks not bad. Instead, I take, you take. I didn't really like a f4 move. I didn't want to put my pawns to make this pawn structure, but at the same time, I didn't really like your bishop and knight and queen coming to the king side. Maybe I don't know, overthinking, but this is the reason why I played f4. Bishop g4, I go here, you take. So you decided to take. No, I'm not so sure that it was maybe it was better to keep both bishops on the board instead of exchanging your bishop for my knight. Not so sure. Although if you go back, maybe I can try to play 4 immediately.
Yeah, that's why it took, is just to so you'd have to spend time taking it back.
Yep. Okay. So takes castle. Right. Well, okay, I play h3. You take. I take. It looked to me that I was losing also a lot of time, but I thought that okay. I really didn't like king h2 move. My plan was to try to push my pawns, to push my e4 pawn to e4, but I didn't really like queen d4 check, and then rooks going to the d and e files. So or queen b6 also can be played. That's why I spent one move. Oh my God, it's very interesting. Computer saying that this is the first line, but I had such big doubts about this move. Queen d7 looks good, I think. But computer doesn't like it. Maybe queen b6 instead. Putting some pressure on this pawn. All right, queen d7. I don't know. I thought that it was a good move. b3. Knight to d5. Also looked good to me. Creating this threat. Also putting pressure on my pawn on e3. So bishop c4. Here. Exchanging pieces. Knight goes back to d5. I push here. Here. I don't know. Looks good. Well, my position looks nice. I mean, it looks like it's a good position, but I was a bit still worried about my pawns. Even though I control some central squares, but well, I was afraid, that I push them too far. And if I push e to e5, then I will give your knight this knight d5 good square. So, all right, here, you go here, takes, and rook goes to e1. So, trying to create a pass pawn, push. And now computer doesn't like your move for some reason. After rook d2, I was planning to play rook e to e2.
I wanted to play that, but I thought it would be dumb to let you get a pass pawn.
Maybe with 2 rooks on the board, I have actually more chances. My pawn has more chances. Let's say I go here, takes, and then take, and if I take like this, just probably...
The king can come in now.
Yeah, king, knight goes here. And my pawn can become weak if I push it too far.
Yeah, that looks better.
Yeah, it seems like with just like 2 rooks on the board, it's safe for you. And then I need to be careful, yeah. But with 4 rooks on the board, looks like it's a little bit different story. Ooh, So it was better to take rook takes, king takes, e6, 95. That's interesting. And now computer is saying that it's better for me. And e7.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, okay.
I almost resigned here. I didn't know what to do.
Yeah. So push here, push one more time. Rook goes here. Bishop a3. My plan is to... Well, actually, I'm not threatening anything at this moment because rook f8, I don't think that it works because you take. So we just exchange. Actually, I'm just losing my pawn, my passed pawn. So I'm not threatening anything at this moment. Although, no, maybe I'm threatening. Maybe rook e6 is my plan. Anyway,
Yeah,
and after b6, I play rook e6 and you have to sacrifice, or maybe to play something like this. Or it's not working. No, it's not. Oh, no. I was thinking to play something like this, and this. Yeah, but okay, still minor piece up. Managed to protect my pawns. So should be fine for me. All right, the rest was easy. So, takes. Yeah, well, this plan, I don't like it. I don't like my plan. I don't really like my play. So, no, I think a good game. Very good game. I'm not very satisfied with my play in this game. So yeah, just a bit lucky in the end, thanks to my passed pawn. All right, yeah, and here, so seems like rook d2 was possible. Try to exchange one rook and then stop the pawn. All right, thank you for the game.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, guys, thanks for waiting. I'm going to accept my next challenge. Just let me go quickly back to my post and okay. Victor, by the way, are you planning to play? Because you're muted. Yes?
I sent you a challenge, I think.
You sent a challenge because you were one of the first to join, but you just didn't share your name, but I know your name on chess.com.
For some reason, I struggled to be able to send you a challenge. So I had to find a new way to do it. I don't know.
Okay. No, okay. I received it. Let me accept yours. Okay, I will accept yours and then I will continue with other challenges from my post. Okay, so thanks and good luck.
Good luck.
And I mute myself. Right, okay. So I play with black pieces this time. Bibisaro offering a pawn sacrifice. c4, c5. Guys, today I accept challenges only from the students from school. From the Russian chess school. If you want to play a game, you can join our school. There is a 7-day trial link. You can see the link in chat right now. I think mine was playing GM, Jim Plaskett in the Barbican Quick Play years ago. He was British champion. And, well, so we were talking about the most stressful game or something like that, right? Most stressful game, yeah, most stressful game. Well, I don't know. I can maybe remember the game I played in the final game of the Championship of Kyrgyzstan in 2024, probably 2024, right? Yeah, that game was probably a bit stressful, the very last game, because I was fighting for the first place, yes. So if I win or make a draw, I I become a champion. And yeah, it is stressful. And by the way, I was actually even losing the game at some point, and I got a not very good position. I played with black pieces, and position was difficult. Yeah, I became a champion. Yes. I made a draw. I got a winning position. I think I managed to win an exchange. And I offered a draw because draw was enough for me. Yeah, and she accepted. Because actually she was also playing for a win. She was also she was also trying to win, because if she wins that game, if she beats me, then she becomes champion. So we were both fighting, but at least for me, a draw was enough. So, and when I got a better position, I offered her a draw, and she accepted. Because if she loses, then she may not even finish second. So she accepted my draw offer. And yeah, that feeling is when you become the winner, the feeling is, yeah, incredible. By the way, we already played one game against each other, and I think that we played something similar. And because I wonder why my opponent is thinking right now, and I believe that he's thinking about d5 move. And I lost that game, by the way. He played d5, I took his bishop, or he took my knight, and later, well, my position was good, my position was fine, but I made a couple of mistakes and I lost the game because of that passed pawn on c6. Okay, this time my opponent decided to play bishop f1. He changed his strategy this time. So they say that we need to put some piece in front of that past isolated pawn. But right now white cannot push d5, because I think that I'll just take it. So maybe I have time to put my bishop on b7. Pawn Match Destroyer on YouTube. Hey, good morning to you. Linux is also there. Linux Frank, Paul Magic Destroyer on my YouTube. Oh, you're moderating candidates again. Sindara versus Wei was exciting. Yeah, the most exciting game of the candidates tournament. Not my idea of excitement. I can take with the queen. I was actually planning to take with the knight, but changed my mind at the last moment. This pawn is hanging, this pawn is hanging. I can take it with the queen or with the bishop. Maybe with the queen, attacking this one and attacking the bishop at the same time. Ah, bishop is not hanging, right? Bishop is protected. Yeah. Something I discovered at the last moment. Bibisaro has found some good move. Queen e3. So, okay, Queen e3. I'm thinking about move like Queen. Queen b2. Here, here, here takes, here takes. Should be fine. Yeah, I was expecting this and I was calculating bishop d4. Bishop d4 takes, queen takes, king goes here, I'm taking here. King goes here, and then I have time to play here, for example, right? Well, not quite right. Can make this move. Is it winning? Should be winning. 2 threads. Two threads. Yes, winning. I'm lucky this time.
I should have moved that my king out of the way. I thought I could just keep chasing away, running away. I don't know.
Yeah. We played something similar last time, because when we played at the beginning, I thought, well, okay, we play, and then at some point, when you started thinking somewhere at this moment, I was like, okay, what are you thinking about? Probably about d5, and I think that when we played our first game, maybe something similar, some similar position we had, and then, well, you get a passed pawn here on the c file, and then because of that passed pawn, I lost the game we played first time.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yeah. Well, not so sure that it was a good idea in this. Also, who knows? I don't know.
Was that good to push the pawn again? I thought about it, but you know, I didn't want to. We've played. This was very similar, and I thought about playing it again, but I didn't see it as clearly this time. I think. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
What did
because,
it think about d5?
I don't know. I just when we got this position, you started thinking, and I was like, okay, what are you thinking about? Because you just need to move your bishop somewhere. And then, oh, d5 maybe can be played. And I remember
well, I was worried. I wanted to consider. I think you and I recently talked about, you know, not playing b4. So I wanted to think about whether or not to play b3 or bishop to f1.
Bishop to f1. Actually, I was thinking, okay, if you don't play d5, then I was thinking
Try to trap your queen. I didn't think you would fall for this.
No, but okay. This is just to put your bishop on a diagonal where it can be more, I don't know, dangerous. And I think that this is this diagonal, probably this diagonal. Yes. Well, at the same time, when you keep, I also play this type of positions with white pieces, and honestly, I always have doubts where to put my bishop to keep it on this diagonal or on this diagonal or on this diagonal, because here it is also good. It can also be good. Let's say if you keep it somewhere here, and then let's say if I continue with my plan, then you put your knight to e5, and then there are some ideas connected with your, you know, some sacrifices on f7, and it's good to have bishop here to put some pressure. So there are different ideas in this opening. Well, bishop f1 also recommended by the engine, but just line number 3, which is also a good move. But actually, when you played bishop f1, I thought that, oh, okay, this is like, I was thinking about bishop b3 or bishop d3, but bishop f1 is like not the most dangerous move for me, at least.
It was my safest option. I just was
Mm.
thinking be safe. And
Okay. But when you have an isolated pawn, what you need to do is to, according to the, how to say, to the rules, when you play with an isolated pawn, you need to attack, right? And you need to attack on the king side. So probably
Okay.
to play the safe way, it's not like the right plan.
Well, bishop d3 was a big consideration. I mean, obviously, I saw that you couldn't take it because the pawn was not vulnerable anymore. It still was not vulnerable.
Yeah.
But I just
Alright.
I don't know. It seemed radical and dangerous and scary.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. Bishop f1 is normal. I go bishop b7. You go here, here. Well, we just improve our pieces. Knight. When I play knight b5, you play knight e5. This is all good, I think. Here, here. Yeah, I was planning to take back with the knight, but then I thought, oh, why not to put my queen there? Well, put some pressure on your g2 pawn, attacking this pawn at the same time. Knight g4, I'm not so sure. Probably because white is not a very good idea, just because you're losing already something, right? On a2 pawn is hanging, d4 pawn seems like hanging. So take here, intermediate move, which doesn't help much. And I'm winning your isolated pawn. Yeah. So okay, computer is recommending actually to start with this pawn, because maybe this pawn is not running away. I will just come back and we'll put more pressure on it. That's why maybe queen takes a2 was slightly better. Here, here, and then you played queen b6. Yeah, I was thinking where to put my queen. I didn't want to exchange queens, although it's probably fine, but I think that my pieces were a bit more active, and I was expecting your queen b6 move. I spent some time calculating, and since that it was working, takes here, takes rook b8, and yeah, and here you need to come back to e4 or to f3, right? Because my plan is to play queen f2, or to play bishop e5. I had two plans at this moment. So
it was, I don't think it was defensible at that point, right?
The queen f3 possible. By the way, maybe it's not, you should not give up, because if we exchange queens, even though I'm 2 pawns up, we have opposite colored bishops, and well, in the end game, you should have some chances for a draw, I believe, if we exchange queens. Yeah, so queen f3. Another thing is that I'm going to avoid queens exchange. By playing, I don't know, but I need to be probably, no, maybe a move like this is possible, so I should not be afraid. I can just push e5 and slowly start pushing my pawns, maybe. Yep. All right.
Well, much easier win for you today.
Last time I lost, yes, so this was my revenge.
That's right.
Okay, thanks for the game. Thank you. Okay, so guys, I'm ready to accept my next challenge, and okay, Gunay, it's your turn. Thanks and good luck.
Hey, good luck.
Thank you. Okay, so let's play what? Let's play the French defense. Usually, by the way, when we play against each other, I play with white pieces. I think now I have black. Instead of queen b2, why not queen c5 followed by rook c3 and threatening rook takes g. Can we see post game? Oh guys, I just finished reviewing the game. I didn't see this question, so we can better focus on the next game. So what is happening in the candidates? Vaishali still has some advantage. Anna Muzichuk. Anna Muzichuk is also still fighting, right? For something. Who is not fighting? Tan and Vaishali? Goryachkin, I think, is not fighting for anything. I don't remember how many points she has right now. Bishop g5. She has an outside chance, but is reliant on other results. Anna, okay. I don't really know what I need to do here. Maybe queen b6, attacking this pawn, putting pressure on this pawn. Maybe, but I'm not so sure. So what about men? What are they doing? Still fighting? Or all draws? I see Hikaru on his channel already, so Hikaru probably made a draw already. White is still thinking, right?
Like there were 2 cases.
Okay, yeah. Prague Hikaru draw. Oh, Anish is going to beat Matthias Bluebaum today. So, 93. Can I take on b2? Or dangerous? Probably dangerous, I don't know. To take on b2. Possible or not possible? If I play, well, I have 2 options, to play bishop, queen b2, or maybe to play knight f5. Knight f5, knight a4. Knight a4 can be played, this is what I don't like. I don't know. Okay, let's play here. And Caruana is trying to beat Yesipenko. Maybe he will. Bishop b5, bishop b5, bishop b5. Looks like Anish is winning. Yes, Hikaru drew. Where's my chat, by the way? Seems that I'm doing something not quite right. Oh my god, Bibisara made a mistake? What happened? The evaluation has changed. She blundered something. Okay, knight of 2 is what? Mistake? Rook b1. Because I play a game right now, I cannot see computer's evaluation. Guys, can you please let me know what is happening in the game of Divya and Bibisara? Knight x of 2 is what? A mistake? Divya has a winning position. Rook d7 can be played. Okay, let's take. Ah, wait, rook d7. And she played rook d7. Queen goes where? Queen goes. Queen, let's say f6. Queen f6. Rook takes b7 or what? And white is just piece up? No, wait, knight is hanging on e5. Punkinata, Max and G, hello. Good afternoon. Good move. Good move. I also need to be careful because this move can be played at some point. I mean, if I take on c3 right now, bishop b2 can be played. So, if I castle g4, and the only move will be knight to h6, which I don't want to make. But Divya is very low on time. Mhm. Wow, nice. Wait, bishop is hanging. My bishop is hanging. Knight is hanging. Queen d2 was also possible. Wow, what a move. Why not? Hey, what a strange move. It was actually hanging. It's still hanging. Time. Oof. Thank you. Thanks for the game.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, very nice end of the game. Okay, so
Yeah, I need 10 times more time to figure this out.
Bishop g5. Okay, I'm not an expert in the theory, French defense theory. Bishop g5, but seems like it's not the best move. Not a big mistake, however. Well, I take. So seems like queen b6 immediately was better to play. So take, queen b6, attacking your b2 pawn, putting pressure on the pawn on d4. Knight c3 looks fine. I go here, takes, and it was better to castle. Yes, it was better to castle because bishop a6 was my plan. So you just go here. I'm not even attacking anything, so rook b1 was probably not needed, right? If I take.
Yeah, if I wanted to gain a tempo just, but I didn't see the bishop, light bishop, so that's why I felt comfortable. Just
Okay. So yeah, bishop a6. Now you cannot castle. Go here. Well, I decided to take to attack your two pawns. Rook b3 looks like I don't know, but I understand two pawns are hanging. You try to protect them.
yeah, actually, I want to give up c pawn to gain attack.
Like this.
Yeah, gain tempo for activity, but it didn't work.
Yeah. Yes. I was not like planning. I mean, it was probably possible, not too dangerous for me, but I thought, yeah, that bishop d2 can be played, and then I need to lose time by taking one more pawn actually on a3, which was probably on bishop b4 can be played. So I felt that my position is already good. I have positional advantage. I don't need even material advantage. My position is good. I have a good knight, but I need to be careful because g4 can be played, and it
Yeah.
was recommended g4 somewhere here.
I was looking forward for it, but
Mm-hmm.
always felt I was one move behind, so
Because I
never.
started. Uh-huh.
Yeah, when was the good time to do it, for example?
Yeah.
I couldn't decide.
Mm-hmm. Because actually, I think I noticed that g4 is possible. I noticed too late. I noticed. I mean, I don't know. It's not, at what point of the game? Maybe only here that g4 can be played. So I need to be careful. But it was also probably possible even somewhere here. Maybe g4 right now is recommended as the best move in this position. But I have 97 though. But yeah, maybe at the same time not too bad for me. Even if you take, and even if I take with a king, I connect two rooks. My king is relatively safe. So rook b7 is not really possible. I still have a active bishop, active queen. So okay, rook b7. Now I go here. We play this move. And I just decide to castle because yes, this was something I was thinking about for some time. Yeah, so I just castle, g4, takes, and well, after queen takes c3, your position is getting really, really bad. You're losing all your pawns in the center. And seems like, well, because you didn't castle in time, because you let me play bishop a6, your king stayed in the center of the board for too long. Yes, because of that you got into all these troubles. Rook b1 was not needed. Yeah, I was not attacking anything. If bishop takes c3, just pawn takes, and pawn is not hanging. Yeah, that was the right time, a good time to castle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I have quite nice position. So yeah, this was already quite bad, but still, you still managed to create some kind of problems for me, so some kind of threats. So good. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Just one question.
Sure.
Like our last two games, both our castling was delayed a lot. Like so, both games look similar in that regard.
I don't remember our previous game. Same problem happened.
Yeah, it was even longer. Yeah, we both couldn't castle. Couldn't or didn't. Not couldn't actually.
Okay.
So maybe on my side, at least there is always a feeling of continuous something will bad happen. So I don't have time for even castling, that kind of feeling.
Well, there is time. There should be time. Yes, we should find time. Yes, to castle to castle earlier, right? Because okay, here I create a threat. You take. Yeah, this was a moment to castle.
Okay.
What else? Yeah, here pawn is hanging on b2, so seems like you have to maybe protect it. Knight c3 is a good move you played. Bishop b5. Well, maybe bishop d3 also possible. Pawn is hanging or not hanging. It's difficult to say. I was not even sure that I want to take this pawn and to waste time. So I think it is possible, but you need to be ready to deal with you know, with this slow development king.
Lines.
Yeah. So sometimes I prefer not to risk, not to take such pawns, and better develop, or better at least to prepare at least for castle, and then to make castle at some point. Right.
Okay.
So I think that I have actually same problem. I sometimes delay my castle, and because like I'm waiting for my opponent, I'm waiting for what
Yeah.
my opponent is going to do, and yeah. But so this is a good example that we better castle in time, right? Because then we may not have time to do that.
Okay.
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 No,
Thank you.
thank you for the game. Okay, guys, I'm ready to accept my next challenge. No challenges at the moment, so let me refresh. Maybe some challenge will appear. No, nothing. Marius, you need to be the next. You're the next. Can you please send me a challenge if you're still here? You can find links to send me challenges in my post in school. Wait a second, that's interesting. I checked the game of Divya and Bibisara, and the position is like equal right now. But just a couple of moves ago, there was such a big advantage. Wow. I check again. All right. Yes. Okay. Good. Thank you. And let's go. Good luck. Okay. So, new game. Wasn't Queen A1 at one point just winning? The question about the previous game, I guess. Queen A1, Queen A1, Queen A1. Oh, I don't know. I don't remember that Queen A1 was possible. Probably possible. Not sure about winning. Divya missed the clearly winning move 96. There was a winning move for Divya, but tough to find. Judith and David could not find it without the engine, so oh, okay, so the move was actually not so easy to find. 96 instead of she took with the rook. Hello. There was a great combination after 96. Next one, knight to f7 with check. Wow. If she doesn't win this game, if she loses a game, she will be very, very disappointed. So how have you been? Been good? You? Right, so seems like I'm winning the piece. Takes, queen takes, okay. Castle, we castle early. All right. So Vaishali still has some advantage. So Bibisara has some advantage right now, not too big, but maybe that was not a very good move, but okay. Alexandra Горячкина still slightly better. Fabi has some advantage now. But it's too late for Fabi, unfortunately. From the very beginning I was rooting for him. But at the same time I'm very glad that Sindarov. I was not planning to root for Sindarov, but he played this tournament so well. Yeah, I feel for him. Probably it was his last chance. If you're still talking about Fabio, right? But to be fair, Sindarov just way too strong. Yeah, at least in this tournament. He didn't lose any game. He was somehow worse in one of his games. I don't even remember. Maybe against Anish Giri in the first part of the tournament? The first half of the tournament. And so quick. Giri broke his winning streak. I didn't expect such a performance from Anish. Draw. Okay, they made a draw. Oh, Divya will be very surprised to know that she had a winning chance. Okay. And Anish performance rating is 2810. Wow. Oh, this is a good move. Oh no, this is not a very good move. This is not a very good move because I can just take. And I have bishop protecting. Plus if rook takes e4, knight c5 can be played, I think. So, Divya Bibisara draw. The game Vaishali. Oh wait, not Vaishali. Divya Bibisara. So I changed the game, and right now it's Vaishali Lagno. Nice checkmate. Thank you. Thanks for the game. Marius, right? I played with Marius right now. Okay, in the beginning everything is fine. I don't really like this bishop b5 move, I think, because yeah, you need to develop your piece, but it's better to put this bishop on, I don't know, on d3, on e2, but not on c4 or on b5, because at least when there is knight on c6, then bishop b5 is fine. In case of if I play a6, you can just exchange. But when you play bishop b5 and you immediately get under attack, like usually it's not a very good sign. So bishop d3 is fine, bishop e2 is fine, you castle early, you continue developing your pieces, c4 can be played, knight c3 and so on. Bishop b5, I play a6, now your bishop is hanging, and right now it was very important to just stop and find a better square for your bishop. And unfortunately, well, this was not a very good choice. Again, bishop d3, bishop e2 was fine, but right now bishop a4 is just a mistake. You know, it's when we play you followed like basic principles, basic chess principles, which is good, but at the same time there is one very important basic chess principle, number 4, in our classroom, in this article, 10 basic chess principles you should know, every chess player should know, or something like that. And rule number 4, watch your opponent's threats. So when your opponent makes a move, you need to think like, what does my opponent want? What does my opponent want to play? And if I play this or that move, what my opponent can play on the next move, right? So I'm attacking your bishop. If I play bishop a4, is it safe for my piece or not? It looks like it's not, because after b5, bishop has to move back, and then c4, and bishop is trapped. So it was, well, important to, we can make mistake, yes, we can make not a very good move, but there is still time to fix your mistake, right? And this was time, you know, to do that. So a6, all right, just go back to safety. Unfortunately, a4 was not a very safe square, so you loosened your bishop a bit early. Here. So we continue developing, that's fine. Knight e5, probably also the violation of the basic chess principle. Why? Because you make 2 moves with the same piece in the opening. You still need to develop these 2 pieces as a minimum, right? Knight and bishop. At least the knight. Bishop can maybe wait. Well, there are not so many squares, but at the same time, knight d2, it's possible, or at least to think, how can I improve my pieces here? Instead, this move is fine, it's not a mistake, it's just, well, you cannot play the game with just one piece, right? You still need your other pieces. So knight c6, now knight d2, okay, looks good. Take, I go here. Knight f3 looks good. I'm attacking your pawn, you protect it. I play f6. I'm attacking your pawn 3 times already. So queen, knight, pawn, no chance to protect it. So it was, I think, the best was to take, although that's interesting that computer recommends this move only as a 3rd line, but I think that this is the only way to not to lose your pawn. Takes, bishop takes, okay, just go back, maybe just go back to d1. All right, and the game goes on. So queen d3 was played. Now I take. I'm winning one more pawn, threatening to play e4. You play e4, but now I take it, and now, well, this is a fork, and I'm winning one more piece. Now my plan is to give a checkmate on g2 or on the h file. All right. Watch your opponent's threats, guys. It's very important. Every time when your opponent makes a move, think ask yourself this question: what does my opponent want? What is my opponent's plan? It's good to have your plan, but at the same time, we need to think for both sides at the same time, right? In order to avoid such situations. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the game. I'm ready to accept my next challenge. And Denise, are you here? Can you please send me a challenge? I have this challenge here, but it seems like it's not someone from school. I think I can be wrong. But guys, don't forget to write your chess.com usernames in my post. You can find this post in our school. And at the same time, you can find links to send me a challenge. All right, so waiting for challenges, guys. There is still time. We can still play a couple of games. No? I accept challenges only from the students from school, from the Russian chess school. What will the second and third place winners in the candidates? What will the second and third place winners in the candidates? I don't know. I don't really know what they... Maybe they're just fighting for some money right now. Rating points, money, because I think that they get some certain amount of money for every win, every draw. All right, I have a challenge 3+2. We played against each other already, right? So if there is no one else, if no one wants to play, we can play one more game. 3+2 time control. Thanks and good luck. Okay. I played a game whilst watching the candidates and got a 2,450 ELA performance, so maybe something is rubbing off. All right, okay. Accept my challenge. I accept challenges only from the students. What if I take it? You are something student, but you need to be a student. You need to be a student of the Russian chess school. Do you have any advice for how to approach once both sides are developed and you have to start fighting for a plan when it's equal? So how to find a plan? How to find a plan in the game? It can be the most difficult thing, you know, how to find a plan in the middle game. There are you know, for example, the pawn structure. The pawn structure can give you an idea about your plan. You know, where to attack, on which side of the board to play, on which side of the board to attack. What else can you do? You can try to improve your pieces, find your, you know, passive piece, worst placed piece, and try to improve it. I don't know, this pawn is hanging, but I don't like this knight c6. Probably it's not a big problem, but let's play here. Find your worst placed piece and try to improve it. Find ideal squares for your pieces and try to put them there. Diagonals, open diagonals for your bishops. You know, nice squares in the center of the boards for your knights. Rooks on the open files and things like that. Like positional improvements. Yes, yeah, improve your position. Oh. This is a good move. And if Vaishali does not win, what is going to happen in this case? So if Vaishali makes a draw, they're going to play, oh, I'm winning on time.
I rushed myself so much in the opening. That was unnecessary.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to do laundry too, and I was hurrying back to the computer and oh goodness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
E4.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, thanks for the game. Well, yeah, well, I don't know. 93. I mean, E4 is just a blunder. You're just losing the pawn.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that was weird.
yeah, sometimes it's enough to lose one pawn in the opening, and then then it was probably, I don't know, maybe bishop g5 was slightly better.
Well,
but this is a weakness at the same time. d4 can be played probably.
I didn't even want to play c4. I wanted to play c3 and then push for e4, but I moved too fast. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes we don't even know how to explain our decisions.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we played 3+2. Yes, 3+2. So you still you didn't have enough time. Well, I don't even know how to comment. Don't blunder your pawns, okay? In the opening, please.
That's a good comment.
Yeah. Russian chess school.
Yup.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
let's not
Played
make
a
mistakes.
2-minute game like it was Bullet.
Yeah.
Goodness. Okay.
All right. Okay. So thanks for another game. Okay. Well, I still have some time for one more game. Who wants to play? Sinead, would you like to play one more game?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
3 minutes.
Well,
maybe?
5 + 5 also possible if you want to play with 5.
Okay.
We can do that.
Okay, just sent.
All right. Okay. Thank you and good luck. Let me play something what I usually don't play. Usually I don't play e4. So, okay. E4 is not my opening. Are you proud of Sindarov? Well, proud, I mean, I'm happy for Sindarov. I'm glad that he was. From the very beginning, I was actually rooting for Caruana, but his tournament didn't go very well. So, yeah, I'm happy for Sindarov. I feel bad for Caruana. Yeah, it was probably his last chance. Friday. So you like closed positions? Not that I like closed positions. By the way, I think we played. Anish won, by the way, so he gets second place. Oh wow! And he beat Blue, if I remember correctly. Is it the London setup as black? No, I don't think so. Don't think that it's called the London setup. Blue, yes. So Blue made all draws and he lost 2 games. He lost to Anish and he lost to someone else. To Caruana, I think. It's interesting that when Jan Nepomniachtchi, he was sharing his thoughts on the candidates tournament before the beginning of the tournament. It was on the podcast on the Levitev chess channel on YouTube, and he told that he told that Wei can be the winner. Yeah, and Wei was not even close to winning this tournament. I'm an 800 player and play the Spanish opening. Is it good or unsuitable for my level? And I don't play much. I like puzzles. I think I've played about 400 games in my life. If you're 800 player, 800 rated player, I don't think that you right now need to focus and, you know, think too much about the opening you play. Just by following basic chess principles, you know, this is what you need to do right now. Just follow basic principles. That's it. For now. Later, you know, you can think about the opening. And it is important to play. To solve puzzles, it's great, but to play games, it's also important to practice. Mm-hmm. By the way, guys, Alina, our coach Alina, has just started her group class for 500, 1000 rated players in school. Don't miss this class. Don't miss chance to study with the Woman International Master, Alina. She's giving a class to 500, 1000 rated players. Something like this. Why not something like this, like a 5? But to give me a chance to create this nice pawn chain and push your bishop back, push your queen back. Hi, can I play an unrated bullet? No guys, not today. Next time. We will play against each other next time. Oh. Wait.
Oh,
The whole rook. You didn't see that it was protected? Wait.
no,
No.
I just thought exchange.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no way out, probably. Okay.
Well, yeah, it's a whole rook. And time is running also. Well, the only thing I want to say that here d5 was possible in this position, I think, right? Because I was thinking
Yes.
to play knight d5 myself, but then I decided, okay, if you play d5, I was thinking that maybe I can play bishop g5. So now your pawn is hanging. If you push, I play knight d5 and seems like it's good for me. If you take here, I can maybe take with knight, but then bishop e7 can be played. You are doing well. I'm doing okay, but you're doing okay. Yeah. Well, computer prefers your position. So this was a moment when it was possible for you to play slightly better, d5.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, you played the safe move, but now it's my turn, so I put my knight to d5. You go here, takes. I take, you take, I go here. Queen g6, f4, and takes. And I was expecting you to play f5. Why not to play f5 here? You have a great bishop on the dark square.
Yeah, I was thinking, but just confused the orders a little bit. I was planning for it, even pushing all the pawns because I felt like my king is safer than yours.
Yeah, yes. You have a great bishop here, so I need to spend some time trying to, block it if I manage to do that at all. Your king is fine. When you play f5, you can always bring your second rook and protect your g7 pawn if you are afraid. And I really want to push f5, so in order to make, creating this nice pawn chain and somehow try to attack on the g file. But by playing queen h7, yeah.
I thought I can break the chain easily. Yeah, but it didn't work out. Or it almost worked out.
You sacrifice the whole rook for this. Yeah, queen h7. Well, queen is now so passive. You need to move your bishop back. Queen is passive right now. Yes, and here you also spend some time thinking probably where to move your bishop. I was thinking that bishop b6, bishop e5 is possible. Probably bishop f4 will be played. So maybe bishop f6 just
I
immediately.
didn't want to exchange because it was a good bishop, and I will lose the advantage. Yeah, you have a lot of place. Area. So if I lose bishop, it will be bad. So
But at the same time, they say, I don't know if it is the case here, but they say that when you don't have space, you need to exchange pieces, right?
Yeah. But it's also my attacker, so I don't want to lose an attacker.
Right. At the same time, it's interesting. I have space. I have it seems like a nice pawn structure, but computer gives me some advantage, but not that big. not too big. Okay, so let's say I don't know. Okay, what can I do? Let's say I develop king h8, rook a to e8. Okay, let's say you go here, you improve your pieces. Okay, I go somewhere here. King h8 is recommended. That's interesting. What's the
Yeah.
point of this move? Aha, rook g8. So, okay, rook g8. Let's say I do something. Okay, and g6 and g6. And now you put pressure on my pawn chain.
Yeah, this is my fantasy, like dream to achieve.
Pawn is hanging, but I guess it's not safe for me to take it because of g5.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. That's interesting. Looks not bad, but not winning for me. Bishop b6 somehow
Bishop
slightly
f6
worse.
looks good, I see.
d4, you go here. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Oh, that's interesting because d5 is possible right now. So this was a moment to break my pawn structure, to put pressure on my pawn on e4, which is protecting my f5 pawn. That's interesting here. Instead, you play this move here. Well, yeah, rook takes e4 was played. So d5 was a good move in this position. So now when I take, my pawn on f5 is hanging. If I push my pawn on still hanging anyway, you want to take it yourself. If I try to protect it somehow, you just put even more pressure on my pawn. Takes. Bishop c7 check. And now rook takes works. Wow, that's interesting. Interesting that computer. The reason is that because bishop e4 can be played.
Wow.
And now I'm losing material. Need to give material back. But I'm already what? Pawn down. I'm pawn down. Yeah. Well, it all looks easy with the engine.
Yeah, but at least now it gives an idea about how to execute. I was planning something like d5, but couldn't do the timing. Also the g6, but couldn't do the setup. So it was good to see the proper way.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, also interesting. Also a lesson for me not to push my pawns too far. Because they can become weak. All right. So I practiced a bit to play e4. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the game.
Thank you, Alexandra.
Yeah,
That
okay.
was nice.
So see you on Sunday to play more chess. It feels like it is Sunday because usually I stream. I play with students on Sunday, but I stream today because I couldn't stream last Sunday, so that's why.
Okay, good 2 times this week. Nice.
Yeah, 2 times this week. All right. So thank you and see you. Bye.
See you.
Okay, and for everyone. And no. Yes. Okay, I ended my call. Let's see what is happening here. Okay. All right, guys. Vaishali is back in business, and now Alexandra also has a good one. Back to a nice advantage. So let me quickly check before I finish my stream. Let me quickly check what is happening here. So Okay. Sindarov, draw, Anish, beat, and oh my god, in just 28 moves. Let's super quickly see. Oh, you can't see the whole board. I will quickly fix the board so we can see what is happening. In the game. Okay, and I need to fix it here. Okay, so now you can see the whole board. Right. Very quickly, I just want to see this game, how it is possible to win in 28 moves with black pieces. All right, h4. Long castle was a big mistake. He immediately got under attack. What was he thinking about? b4, d5, knight d4. Wow. What a move, knight d4. So if he just takes on c3, h takes g5, and bishop f4 can be played. Okay, so what if he doesn't take, he takes not with the bishop, but let's say with this, okay, with the pawn, then this pawn is hanging. If he takes with the queen, then knight takes, then what? Bishop takes d5 can be played. But this move, knight d4, is very interesting. How can you make a move like this? Knight d4, so takes, winning the piece. Queen c8. Wow, one more brilliant move. Bishop d5. Black is piece up, but piece for 3 pawns. And resigned. -4. Wow, what a game. Okay, it seems like something is happening in the game of Vaishali and Lagno. Can I quickly check what is happening there before I finish? So we have draw here. Горячки. Okay, Vaishali has very good chances. So if Vaishali wins a game, she wins a tournament, or still someone can still get the same number of points. Okay, so Vaishali plays with white pieces and she has +4. Wow. No, wrong tournament. I need women and results. So right now we have Bibisara on the first place with 8 points. But if Vaishali wins, she's going to have 8.5, and she's going to become the winner. 8.5. And no one can get the same number of points. So if she wins this game, it seems like she's winning this game, she's going to be the winner of this tournament. Wow. Lagno is not fighting. Lagno has 6.5 points. She's not fighting for the first place. Seems like not a very good tournament for Katerina Lagno, unfortunately. Just checkmate is coming. So the only move is to... Now there are a couple of moves. Queen f2 can be played. Rook takes b2 can be played. Rook takes b2, king takes b2. Queen f2 later. Rook goes here. Queen f4. By the way, Vaishali just played her move number 40, and what time? Yeah, okay, 3 minutes for the last move for Lagno, and then she has plenty of time to think on her next move, on her next plan. And seems like she's going to win this game. And if she wins this game, she becomes the winner of the candidates tournament, the women's candidates. Wow, impressive. Okay. No playoff, it seems. Right. Are we going to wait for the end of this game? Wait the 3 minutes. So takes, check here. Queen f4 is recommended. If queen takes, then wait, what am I doing? Yes, I know what I'm doing. Yeah. So white is threatening to give checkmate. So the only thing black can do is to sacrifice, give check, play something like this. And still this doesn't really help because white is an exchange up with 2 passed pawns on the queen side. Are you still playing in tournaments? I am playing tournaments. Yes, I just came back from China when I played a tournament. You know you want to, Alexandra. Yes, I want to see this final moment when, you know, when they shake hands. A few years ago, I thought Prague would play before Vaishali, but now maybe not so much. How was China? China was great. Yes, very nice tournament. My performance is fine. Nothing exceptional, but not bad at the same time. Привет, hello. So, good tournament. Very nice, you know, memories. Rook takes c4. Oh. This was her last move. Move number 40. She played it with just a couple of seconds on her clock. So, obviously, b takes c4 is not possible because of checkmate on b2. Queen takes c4. Rook takes b2, king takes b2. e4 check, king c2, queen a5, b4. Queen is hanging down to 6 seconds. That was close. So queen takes, rook takes, king takes. White is already in exchange up. Already, her rook takes c4 was her move number 40.
But yeah, really, king c2 maybe just prepare.
I like to check official commentary.
In case of queen a. Okay. I keep on trying to blunder mate into. I was. Yeah.
What's your latest idea?
Queen a5, queen takes e4. Also not great.
Okay, it's not over yet.
Also
I
not.
wish he was relaxing by every move you suggest. You panic.
This is guys have some fun. Check. I prefer FIDE. I really enjoy commentators on the FIDE, official commentators of the tournament. Even though today they have Judith on chess.com, chess24. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Well, are they going to play this? No, I'm not going to stay for that long. Seems like they continue playing the game, even though Vashali has already +7. But the game goes on. It may take some time, guys. Okay, I finish, and I'm going to finish the stream, and I'm sure that Vaishali is going to win this game. So thank you so much. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you very much, students, for playing Blitz games with me today, right now. If you are a student, if you're watching this stream, if you're still watching the stream, so don't miss our coach Alina group class. It's happening right now for 500, 1000 rated students. You still can join this group class. And I'm going to finish, and well, I think that I'll be back most likely on the weekend. Yes, to with my next stream is going to be on the weekend next time, I think. Thank you. Thanks for watching, and have a great rest of the day, and bye.